What's up, guys? Welcome in. Good morning. We're back. We're free. Thank you guys for joining. We're actually on 2 lives right now. So we got the Just a Guy and a Girl, and we got Las Aventuras de Javier over here on the vertical. There's going to be a quick update on the vertical because I know some of you guys may have just started following us yesterday or may not follow our main channel. We do have a main channel with Just a Guy and a Girl. We focus on theme parks, travel, food, so that's the one that's over here. One of the mods could drop the link on the vertical. But thank you guys for joining. Let me start off by saying thank you everyone for all the messages and all the love that you guys have shared and for helping Celeste mainly get through the hectic day yesterday. You guys saw it got kind of crazy. But anyway, we got Straight Fam Yi, welcome. Anna ND, hello. Karina, Big Richard, welcome. Bailey, hi Bailey. Hi Kimmy. W.O.W. Thank you guys for joining here on Las Aventuras. Again, to everybody on Just a Guy and a Girl, thank you. Carrie Beard, Janice, Mini Girl, Stitch Disney, Chris Pemberton, my friend, thank you. Aloha Danica, Matt, 2890, Toby. Thank you guys for being here. Sweet Adrian, Lenny Fierro. Jurassic Park, welcome. Angelica M. Chris says, Uncle Javier, thank you for showing me how to handle a situation that is so near and dear to your heart with such grace and kindness. Thank you, Chris. Let me see. Just want to make sure I acknowledge everybody here. If I miss your messages coming in, I apologize. Junior, welcome. All our mods, thank you guys. Thank you yesterday for the amazing job trying to keep our chat safe and our community clean and positive. Stilo, welcome. The Flashies, what's up Flashies? Dark Chai, welcome. AJ San, hello. John from Guam. Germán Aguirre, welcome. Big Tony, what's up, Big Tony? Shannon Marie, welcome in. Disney Lover 805, hello. NF, welcome. Mrs. It Wasn't Me, thank you for joining. Hi, little Miss Deborah. Sheree Rodriguez, good morning. Raquel Burton, hola. Ashley Cardenas, thank you for being here.
Less than 1 minute for the next Mickey Store.
Less than 1 minute. Alright, so I think I'm at least kind of caught up. Again, I apologize if I missed any messages. Hi Letty, good morning. Send me the messages. What's up, Jarena? Welcome. USC Sherry. Since I was so impressed yesterday, mostly peaceful, people were speaking out for what is right. Yes. So, again, thank you, everyone. Hi, Tiffany. Linda McMorris, welcome. Great Crystallini. So glad you're okay. What's up, Jill and Grace? Disney Love 543. Roxy, welcome. All right, so I might miss some of your messages, guys. Really quick, for those of you that joined on the stream or saw the stream yesterday for Las Aventuras de Javier, we were detained technically yesterday at the protest. So we went to the protest. For those of you that may not have seen or are not aware of what happened yesterday, we did go to the protest down in downtown LA by the Federal Building. So I had said I was going to go see my mom out there, and then I decided to stop and see. And I wanted to, like I mentioned the day before, the day or a couple days before, like how conflicted I was, because I was angry, sad, didn't know what to do. So seeing that the protests were there, and seeing how the media gets it turned into a negative thing because of some idiots, that don't know how to act. I wanted to go and kind of show and document that no, people in LA do know how to protest, and you try to keep it peaceful. So, those were the goals. Try to give some exposure to some people's voices. And you guys saw, for those of you that were watching the stream, it was relatively peaceful. They were giving orders. I gotta watch the video. I know the stream, we lagged a little bit from some parts, so some of those things get kind of like lost in the lagging. But at one point when the National Guard asked us to move out, we were moving out. Like I asked, because, eventually they stopped pushing, so I asked, is this okay, and they were like, yeah, that's fine. You can see him gesture. There was an order that they were given to clear I forgot what they call it, the vehicular, I don't know, the street. And I think that one gets lost because of the lag. But they were thanking us for clearing out the street. And so we were trying to get people in. There was a couple times where when they would give those notices, I would tell people personally, like, hey, come over here. And yeah, there was a couple of items, a couple of times where you guys saw there was the flashbang and the rubber bullets that were shot. On one of those, I'm not quite sure exactly what happened. I've seen footage of the news, and I'm still trying to figure out. Somebody says that the guy tripped on one of them and was rushed. I don't know. All I know is that everybody was trying to stay peaceful. They said they gave an order to disperse. I don't remember hearing it. And you guys heard me make the comment that when you walked to a certain point, you couldn't hear even the music from the other side, and you couldn't hear what they were saying. So for one, I think we need louder speakers or louder megaphones, or because there's been times around our neighborhood where you got the helicopter with all the noise of the helicopter, and they give an announcement and you can hear it clearly. So when it came towards, once everything started escalating, the one thing that threw me off, and you guys will hear me say it, is that, there's a little fly over here, is that the news anchors for Channel 5 left. Like I saw one of them go up to, oh my God, I can't think of her name right now. But tapped her, said something to her, and then she tapped the camera guy and, gestured, and so they left. They started walking in different directions. Apparently, from watching the news, I guess the one wasn't able to exit completely. But, oh my God, are you guys know the name? So wait, which one is in? Lauren Lister, yes. Which one is in? Hold on, guys, because I think one of the lives is in. Hold on, let me restart this one. I don't think it started. Give me 1 second, guys. No, it was Lauren Lister. Are we live now? Okay, now I see it. So let me recap. For those of you guys that are on the Las Aventuras de Javier, welcome in. I guess there was an issue, but I see you guys here. Thank you to all. I see the messages that were coming through. I think right now I kind of reset the messages, but thank you guys for being here. Just giving a quick recap as to what happened yesterday. Was mentioning about how I was staying peaceful, and then just things when things started escalating. I was mentioning it was when I saw Channel 5 leave, and the one anchor that told Lauren something, and then they left. That's when you hear me say like, well, what's going on? Did they know something? And I made the comment like, oh, it's 2:30, maybe something's gonna happen right now. And sure enough, I turn, and that's when you see the LAPD line starting to move forward. We tried to get out that way, and they wouldn't let us. And they wouldn't really answer. They just pointed the opposite way. So I'm like, okay, I guess I gotta walk the other way and walk all the way around. So we headed that way, and then you see that they wouldn't let us go. And they started corralling us in. So the fear that did pop up for a second was that when so this is where the federal building was. When they started pushing this way, they were shooting off the flash bangs and the rubber bullets. And when this side started pushing in a little bit, we were like, okay, so what's gonna happen? Because they're shooting from over there. So they finally got us into the corral, and then we were just waiting. And luckily there was a lot of vocal people on there that were reminding everybody to stay calm, stay peaceful, to not incite anything else. There was a few people that were yelling, and I mean, that was fine. They weren't doing anything except yelling. So anyways, they told us we were detained, and that we were gonna be handcuffed. I don't want to say arrested, because technically they didn't arrest us, I guess is what they're saying. We were just detained. And that's pretty much when I turned off the live, because I wanted to make sure I put everything into the bag, because my thought was I wasn't sure if I was going to get separated from my items, so I wanted to put everything away and make sure everything was in place. So they handcuffed us one by one. On the stream, I don't know if you can make out, but somebody that's sitting next to me has white, so it was a pastor or a priest, I'm not sure. So anyways, he was handcuffed next to me when they started handcuffing us. And I remember he turned to me, and he said, what he goes, don't worry, you're doing God's work. So it meant a lot. I'm not like a religious person, and we really don't push, religion here. Whatever your faith is, I respect it. But it did give a sense of comfort. So, anyways, I do gotta say the arresting officers were super kind, super respectful. And through a lot of the dealings, a lot of the officers were saying, that they thought this was messed up, that they, were on our side, they supported us. They got a job to do, I get it. So the arresting officers were cool. Alvarez, and I forgot what her name was. The transport officers, because they put us into the bus. I guess that's where some of you guys saw that it was on the news. And you guys have a great eye, because me knowing I was there, I had a hard time finding myself through the videos. So they put us onto the bus, and we waited there for a little bit. We didn't realize, I guess, that the protest, there were other people on the north side of the street. So they kept telling us we can't leave yet until they clear that out. So we're like, okay. So they finally cleared us out. I gotta tell you, those buses are super uncomfortable, especially when you're crammed up with somebody else in the little seat. The cool thing was that they tried to get us to the precinct as quick as possible, so we did have a police escort through the street. We were taken to South Central, to 77th Street precinct police station. When we got there, they unloaded us. They had us in this like large holding area, a bunch of chairs. We were just sitting there waiting, and they got our names. So this is where the issue did come up, and my whole, well, one of my complaints that I have against the process. Somewhere, I don't know, the administrative portion of it was bad. Somebody wasn't doing their job. Somebody wasn't following up because they lost our paper. Well, first of all, they didn't request our paperwork, the little sheets that they fill out. So we were sitting there for hours, and we kept seeing there were two sections of maybe 7, maybe of like 40 people in our section, maybe 40 people in the other one. And we kept seeing people getting processed from the other side, but not us. So we're like, okay, well, you know, I don't know why, but whatever. To the point where that section was getting cleared out, they were bringing in more people into it, and they were getting processed. And so we started, you know, voicing our concerns. They would tell us they would look into it, and nothing. So finally, you know, everybody was getting anxious and was getting loud, and we're like, hey, you know, nobody's checking our stuff, you know, why are we still here? So it wasn't until about 8 o'clock that they realized the error and collected the little sheets that they had filled out for us when we got cuffed. The detective that was in charge, I forgot his name. He had made comments, you know, like you can be here from 1 hour to 10 hours. It all depends on you guys. So when some of the people were getting vocal, you know, he kept bringing it up. He was like, "You're gonna get processed. It'll happen when it happens." So we're like, "Okay." You know, he was saying, "You guys made a choice." We're like, "Okay." After they collected our papers, shortly, I don't know, it must have been like 20 minutes. They come out with a stack of papers, and they're calling us, and we're like, "That's not us." So they had misplaced the little stack that they collected. Within 15, 20 minutes, they had misplaced our stack. So, you know, finally, they found it. I was lucky. I was one of the first ones to get released from our section. But that was until 10 o'clock. So my shoulders are killing me today. And being in that position for, I don't know, over 6 hours. They did, you know, give us drinks, water if we were thirsty, if we needed to use the restroom. They would take us. And, you know, I do got to say one of the officers was cool when I used the restroom. He was able to put the cuffs on a little bit more comfortable. Because, like, it was bad. It's funny, when they released him, I was trying to scratch my nose and I couldn't raise my hand. Like, I had to swing up to, like, get the momentum. Like, right now, this is still numb over here. You know, but they finally released us. They have outside of the police station, they had people from, I think it's called Jail Services. I guess it's an organization that provides support if you get arrested. You know, you can call them and they'll, I guess, put you in contact with, you know, a lawyer if you need it. Whatever services you may need, they'll put you in contact with them, or we'll contact people for you. So because of the protest, they actually had a kiosk outside of the police station in the front street. And so when you come out, they greet you, they give you the number, they explain to you some stuff, you know, make sure, because we all got failure to disperse, promise to appear, so we got to go to court. So they explain to us, you know, what's going to happen, that they'll follow up with us. But when you come out, they got coffee, food, snacks, you know, medical stuff if you need, you know, aspirin. They got all kinds of things right there. They even offer to give you a ride, you know, if you need to get somewhere. So you know, it felt good coming out and knowing that you had that support right there. I don't know how long the stuff had been there because everything was cold. I got a piece of pizza and the coffee. It was the best, worst, and coldest pizza ever. You know, just at that moment, it felt good. So, you know, that's pretty much what happened. Again, I gotta look at the video because the video that's saved on the phone shouldn't have those gaps in the lag. So it should have a little bit more clear as far as to see if there was an order and when it was given. And I mean, again, as you guys can see, it was peaceful. You know, there was a couple idiots there, but I know a lot of you were concerned. I know Celeste was worried, you know, and that's what I felt the worst for. For me, I was fine. You know, again, my only concern was when we were boxed in was like, where are we gonna go? You know, and are we gonna get pushed that way where they might start firing at us? So, you know, luckily nothing happened there. Then I was concerned about my equipment. I'm like, my cameras, you know. As far as for me, you know, I've had a run-in or two in my younger days with the LAPD, so I was okay. I still had and still have faith, you know, that the right thing will be done, and you know that I was going to get processed and eventually get out. Whether it was yesterday or today, that I wasn't sure of. You know, so. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know, I do appreciate all the messages. I was reading all the messages this morning. Thank you to everybody that reached out. You know, we appreciate you. It means a lot. Thank you for the support. And so I just wanted to come on here, especially on Las Aventuras channel, just because I know some of you may not be aware of our main channel. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. You know, when Celeste was going to work this morning, I was like, you know, I love you. I'll try not to get arrested today. So hopefully nothing happens today, right? But it felt good to be able to you know, let some people be heard that needed to be heard, to speak up for a cause where a lot of the ones being affected can't speak up, you know, or are afraid to speak up for obvious reasons. Whatever your beliefs may be, I agree. We need our immigration policies and that to be reformed. You know, we do need a better system. Just the way things are being handled, I don't think it's the right way. You know, I keep saying if the issue, and we're pointing out about the criminals that are here. Everybody knows where the criminals are in LA, but they're not being targeted. It's the people, the hardworking people, that are being targeted. You know, so I just want to make sure to show that, you know, the protests are peaceful. You know, the stuff that happens at night, it's idiots. It's people that are just taking advantage of the situation, that don't care. You know, and unfortunately, that's what gets shown on TV. That's what makes the news, and that's what gets lumped into the protester title. So I just wanted to show, you know, that we can, and we are being peaceful. And, you know, I know it's hard, you know, I don't, being out at the protest is not for everybody, because you guys see the consequences that you do face. So, you know, if you decide to attend a protest, just be aware that there are those consequences. be conscious of what's going on and realize when it's time to leave. Don't get caught up in everything that happens, because it's so easy. The mob mentality is so easy. You get so many people that are law-abiding people but get caught up in the moment when things are happening. So don't do that. If protests aren't for you, you can share, because that's what I keep saying. What can I do? What can we do? A lot of times we don't know what to do. I don't know if there's places to help monetarily that's helping this cause. I know there's organizations that help, but again, I'm not sure which ones to donate to. But if you're asking what can you do, just share a post. Share. There's a lot of people post stuff of what to do. If they come to your house, if you're stopped, just share that. Like a post. It doesn't matter how small it is. Like even the tiniest pebble will cause ripples if you throw it into the water. So it doesn't have to be a huge boulder. You can be that tiny little pebble that helps cause a ripple. So anyways, we're good. We're okay. I know there's a big protest, I think, nationwide, that's being set up for Saturday. We'll see what happens. I think Celeste is working, so I might be free. We'll see. But I just wanted to come on here on Las Aventuras for all of you guys that because we got a few followers yesterday on Las Aventuras channel. So thank you. That one is our second channel from Just a Guy and a Girl. It's meant to be for like cooking, show you guys other stuff. Well, that was definitely something else. We got our Wildin Out Wednesday started early, but again, thank you guys for being here, for supporting us. We love you guys. For those of you guys on Aventuras, we are at Disneyland today. This is where we normally do our Wildin Out Wednesday. So if you want to have some fun, I don't know if we're going to be doing crazy rides. I know what I'm going to do is finish enjoying the rest of my OJ for this morning. But we're going to continue on Just a Guy and a Girl. So if you guys want to hop on over here, actually, you know what I mean? I think I can send you guys over here. Give me one momento, por favor. I don't think I have that capability yet. I don't have the capability yet, so I can't automatically send you. But you guys can hop on over to, let me drop the link on here. Oh, Jude, thank you. They have just dropped it. The link that I just dropped is to the actual live that's taking place on Just a Guy and a Girl. So thank you guys. Thank you, Gio. Thank you. Liz Martinez, did they say the official reasoning for detaining you? Yeah, failure to disperse. Mr. Doverfield, welcome. Brenda, Joanna, thank you everybody. Dark Jai, Local Louie, that any of the press that were here in the group get arrested. So press did get caught up with us. It seems like they let them exit first, but they still got detained. I don't know if they put them aside and then check the credentials and maybe let them go. But none of the ones that I saw that were pressed were in the police station that I could see. They had a bunch of people. They had us that we were arrested by LAPD or detained by LAPD. We had a group that was detained by CHP. And I do gotta say, there was a commander for CHP that was a jerk. Biggest jerk. One of the guys next to me and everything. His glasses fell and they were on the floor, and the guy was walking by because they were processing their people, and he asked, the guy asked, "Excuse me, officer, can you help? My glasses fell." And the guy just said, "That's not my responsibility," and just walked away. So you can imagine, that got everybody worked up. But CHP, they were jerks. AP Adventures, welcome. Dookie, welcome. What's up, Big Bull? Thank you guys, everybody that joined on the Aventuras channel. Sandy Cheeks, Dazzle Doll, thank you. So we're gonna continue, guys. We're gonna have some fun, try to lighten the mood. It's not to ignore what's going on, but just to help everybody give us a little escape from the stresses that everybody's feeling. So hop on over on Just a Kind of Girl. We'll see you guys, everybody, on Las Aventuras de Javier. Stay tuned. Make sure you have your notifications turned on for the next stream. Love you guys. We'll see you guys soon. All right. We is here. Thank you, guys. Again, thank you guys all for your concern. I know you guys were worried, but continue praying for all those people that are getting caught up in this and don't have the luxury that I had to be released. So we're gonna get going. Like I said, I don't know if how crazy of a rides we're gonna do. Oh, so that was Goofini. Goofini's infamous mugshot. If one of the mods could put the Aventuras link. Let me try to read some of the chat here. I'll go back and reread, your messages, guys, because it only lets me go back so far. So I do apologize for that. Oh, I forgot to mention on the other one. Again, for anybody that plans on attending any of these, like I was saying, don't get caught up in the stuff. And if you're out there just to cause craziness, I'm gonna sound all viejito right now, but shame on you. Because again, guys, for anybody that goes out there, there's no point in destroying property. Yeah, you guys don't know, but so where I parked a couple blocks away, but you can see on the camera on the news media when they were moving them out, they actually go down that street. I can see where the truck is at, but you can't see it, I think, from the Channel 7's angle. But somebody broke our driver's side mirror. They yanked it off. We were able, to put it back on. I guess they put it back on. But the controls don't work. So, not that that person is here, but if you are, you're an idiot. I'm gonna wish you the same thing I wish for the person that stole my magnet. That you may get stomach problems when you get a flat tire in the woods and you got an uncontrollable cough. Para que se te quite. So that was and all because Gufini was over there supporting LA. All right, guys, let me put this, well, we got a 1999 super chat from Bailey. Says sending hugs, Kimmy, Bailey, and John. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for dropping the tamales and the hots for Bailey. Thank you, Kimmy. We got let me see what the message says. Hold on. Got a $30 tip from Chris Pemberton. Says, you know and enjoy, my friend. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, guys. Can we drop tamales and hots in the chat for Chris Pemberton? Thank you to everybody that sent, super chats and Venmos and overnight. Thank you. Gufini was over there trying to see how he could join La Onda. La Onda. Let's see, where's my Wait, how come this isn't Oh, there we go. Okay. Gufini on the tira. Welcome in, guys. Thank you, Cecilia. Hello, Zilo, everybody. Thank you guys for being here. Karina says, Javier and Gufini, vatos locos forever. Karina says Gufini was next in line to get tatted. Then he was released. Yes, he was about to come out with a teardrop. Actually, he snuck his phone in. As Gufini was coming out. Web says, I love the humor. Hey, you gotta laugh, you gotta enjoy, you gotta make the best out of the circumstances. There's no point in being here angry and angrier, or crying. I mean, it is what it is. Ow. Let's see. We're gonna cross over into Disneyland, guys. I think I need me some Disneyland band. Get some of that Disney magic vibe going in the stream. Disney Day Hoppers, welcome. Yes, Disney Day Hoppers. See, let's talk about insult to injury, breaking the mirror, right? Tonto. Montana Meyer, welcome. Aisha, what's up, Aisha? Says, oh my gosh, lame people. Sorry they damaged your mirror. I know. Well, at least it's on. You know, we were able to put it back on. So that was the main concern when Celeste told me. And then since we were taking so long, I was feeling bad because I know Celeste was going to be worried. Hey, Sandy B. Mr. Doverfield, good to see you on this stream too. Vicky says, and that they spilled their coffee. Yes. Darja says, Vato Gufini. Sandy Chick says, what magnet did they steal? One of the ones that I Love You, I Know from Star Wars. And it's funny because we had that magnet for the longest time. And Celeste always would tell me, when are you going to put the magnet up? And every time she brought it up, like the car was dirty, you know, and I'm like, well, you know, next time we wash the car. So I'm like, okay. So we kept putting it off. Finally, we washed the car and we put it on. We had the thing on for maybe like a week. And we came here to the park, and one night we're leaving, and as we're walking to the car, we noticed that, hey, the magnet's not there. So that's the worst part. There was somebody from here that took it. Mike Fierro says, I was worried this was bailing out Wednesday. Right? Jerry Hazeltine, welcome in. Said we love LA. Yes, we do. This is my city. This is one of the main reasons why, after living in Florida, I decided to move back because I missed the city. Hey, Jurassic. Herman. Mr. Doverfield says, why does Goofini sound like Italian Goofy? Brenda Joanna says, Goofini took one for the team. Thank you, Bonnie. Darja said, little Goofini needs his lokes. Yeah, dang, it feels humid. What's up, Angie? Cecilia dice, me da gusto que está bien. Qué susto. Aquel Goofini haciendo de la suya. ¿Verdad? Gracias, Cecilia. Zilo. What's up, Disney adult? Mini Girl says, you need a piece of free bread para el susto. Oh, I didn't even remember today. Make Impossible, welcome. Why couldn't it be me? Hello, hello. Yeah, my stuff was always with me. And they would take pictures of us with our stuff when they handed us off to, the next person. So like the ones that detained us, they took a picture with me with them as they handed us over to the transport, the bus. And then when we got off, they took a picture as well with them. When they sat us on, and so our stuff was on the bus with us. As we were getting off, they were handing it, to the officer. And when they sat us down in the little waiting area, they put it by our feet. Yellow Coyote, welcome. Thank you. Jana says, damn, Goofini shredded. Right? And Celeste keeps teasing them. That Goofini got a big old butt. But that's how he looks. That's like me. That's how I look, but I just I'm protecting it.
So Brad, you're now going to be Cheryl today. Scan your tickets. It'll be your ticket instead.
Here, Cheryl. With my...
Okay, Billy? You're good now. Your bill. Your bill.
Oh. Welcome in, Emily. Brenda says Goofini is down for the raza. Just likes the risk, carnal. Lady 8, welcome. I said jail workouts are the best. Oh, the band, hold on. Oh man, we're gonna miss it. Marine says Javier, not to make light of what happened, but all I could think was, don't they know that Javier is delucate? I was ready to make a call. Thank you, Marine. Thank you. And Master Goofini, can I wash my clothes on your abs? Daniel Delgado with $100 super chat says, Din Tai Fung. Hopefully this makes up for that delicious cold pizza they gave you when you got out of the pokey. Daniel, thank you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you guys for dropping the tamales, the hot, in the chat for Daniel Delgado. What's up, Jose? Jose P says, Javier. Now you're good, bro. Deserve a nice cold beer. Yes. Welcome in, Betty. Mr. Dove says, Bumberini Guffini. Oh, this thing is going fast. I think. Welcome in, Darlene. Sandy B. Gary Beer said, at least make sure officers follow just the guy and the girl. You should. I didn't think about that. Junior says, you gotta find the evil queen for some words of wisdom. We're gonna try. What's up, D? Welcome in. Says, Javi, great to see you. I would have started a side protest to demand your release. Si se puede. Very proud of you. Thank you, D. Big Tony says, shut up to work with my LWO shirt. Eve Whitaker, welcome. Says, I'm so happy and grateful to know that you're home and okay. Ken and I had you in our thoughts and prayers. Yeah, thank you guys for all of you that keep us in your prayers. Thank you. Steve says you were very brave through the whole thing. Rob says you took one for the team. Nicely done. I'll have some fun. Why couldn't it be me? So you should have given the nice, respectful officers a channel pin so they could follow you. Yeah, my hands were slightly tied up, literally. I'm not gonna find a spot. I'm gonna have to go to the back over here. Actually, we'll sit right here. Ow, this hurts. Gary Ann, welcome in, my friend. Tony Interiano, hello. Robin Evan, Brenda. Jarena says the Mickey lot and downtown Disney parking lot are notorious for stealing magnets. I think after 3 of my magnets were stolen, I gave up. Started putting them on my fridge. Oh no. Sandy Cheek says, how's Celeste doing? She needs a gift and shopping spree to make her feel better. She just shopped on Monday. She's better. I think what she needs, I think, is a massage. She was very stressed. Hey, Christy. Amanda D. Welcome. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how mad at you was Celeste? I don't know. She needs to answer that. Cat747, welcome. Thank you again, everybody. Eve says, did they cuff you? They did with those plastic ones. Honestly, I don't know if I think I might prefer the regular metal ones. Those things cut into your wrist so badly. Disney Adult says Guffini, aka Little Puppet. No, not Little Puppet. It doesn't go well for Little Puppet. Gufini, again, different movie but similar. Gufini needs to be El Mero Mero. Dark Jai with a 14-month member milestone says, make sure to hit that like for Javier and Celeste and this beautiful community. Thank you, Darth. Guys, can we drop the tamales, the hot hots, the mod love in the chat for Dark Jai? He says, I don't think I have ever been so upset about something political until they harass someone I care about. You know, and sometimes that's what it takes for us to start getting vocal. Because again, we kept seeing stuff. It wasn't until it started happening here in LA that the anger really kicked in. Eve with 22-month member milestone says, woohoo, 22 months. Yeah, Eve, thank you. Guys, drop the tamales in the chat. For Eve, I'll catch up
We're
in a minute.
On a Grand Circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square. This station also serves Frontierland and Bayou Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you're getting off. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station. New Orleans Square.
Okay. Ricardo Carrillo, buenos días, dice, buenos días señor. Acabo de llegar en el vivo. ¿Cómo se encuentra? ¿Todo bien? Todo bien aquí andamos. Siempre al 100. Gracias por acompañarnos. What's up, City Web? Says Disneyland and is terrific. Kelvin Peña, welcome. So can we see the Disneyland band at the castle? Let's see if we make it around in time. Bailey says, we'll hopefully pop back into the stream later. Kimmy wants to watch Nightmare Before Christmas right now. So later, everyone. All right, cool. Enjoy. And Jesus, oh, no, not for me. Queen of Hearts, welcome in. What's up, Puddles? thank you for joining. NJ says it's not just the music, it's the dancing I love. Ricardo Carrillo con 129 pesos. Gracias, Ricardo. Oh, you know what? I gotta check. I don't know what happened with YouTube. It just messed up my whole stream. Ricardo, muchísimas gracias. Se te agradece muchísimo. Thank you guys for dropping the tamales in the chat. Darlene says they are the best. Yeah, Mitch is amazing. Whoa. All of them. Mitch. Landon's amazing too. Please understand. Welcome. Hey, Hurley girl. And Puddles. What's up, Jesse Q? Says good morning. Glad to see you. I was angry to see them sick tie you. I knew you were in good hands. With the priest going with all of you. Thank you, Jesse. Ricardo dice, cuídese mucho. Señor, saludos desde Mexicali. Todo nuestro apoyo para nuestros paisanos allá en los Estados Unidos. Gracias, Ricardo. Darlene says, you need a big hug from Nikki. I don't know if my shoulders work to give a hug. Lala and Izzy, welcome. Hi, Eileen. Zilo. Marlene Campuzano said, hello, Javier, so happy to see you. Thank you, Marlene.
We have our Celebrate Happy Cavalcade starting at 1:30, starting at Small Road, making its way down Main Street.
Annette Morales, welcome.
We have a second showing starting
I
at
couldn't even read. Says, did anyone comment on your Coco Roosevelt shirt while you were detained? Yeah, a couple of the people that got detained with me were asking about it. Gary.
Looks like we are ready to go. For those of you that just joined us, welcome.
Good morning, Lisa Monarch. Says, good morning, Javier. Glad you're okay. Back to the magic. Still sending prayers to you for protection. Thank you, Lisa. Lydia Martinez says, do you think I should cancel my trip to Disneyland this weekend? I don't think so. Again, you hear stuff happening, but it's not across the entire...
Be seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
We're now entering the Bayou, home to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Take a sneak peek at the great party Princess Tiana is throwing, where the welcome is warm, the music is hot, and the company is sweet as honey. Passing over are the bee's knees. Here in Bayou Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Louis the Alligator, and other beloved critters on their fun-filled adventures. Steam past Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, we're now joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. revered Indian shaman, sharing his stories with those in the great river valley below. Traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. Signals our transition from the frontier to another kind of ear, the ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown, the cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings, then step carefully from the train. Have fun, and say hi to Mickey and Minnie for me. Those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is Toontown Depot.
As they approach Toontown, please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. Once again, remain fully seated until we come to that full and complete stop. This is going to be your stop for all the tracks within Toontown and Fantasyland.
Mr. Aztec69 says, hello Javier, it's good to see you. And Goofini made it out safe. Did Goofini come out with tattoos? Almost. They released us before he was able to. Lisa says, so glad Celeste got the raincoat. Yes, she was happy with that one. Nicole Jensen says, with everything in the world right now, it is so nice to just sit down and listen to the amazing Disneyland band and relax. Thank you, Javier. You're welcome, Nicole. I agree. What's up, love pugs? Happy Wednesday. AJ San says, hello, everyone. Glad you and Goofini are out. Jarena says, I think you both deserve a spa day. I agree. Yusuf, saludos. Hola, hola. Redlands, Redhead, welcome in, says, I have it. You deserve a wonderful day. Here you leave the world of today. And just says, keep in mind, this is not a fun time for officers as well, who are torn doing their job and balancing with their own personal beliefs. Yeah, I understand. I agree. That's why you guys hear me. I mean, I still stand up for LAPD as well. Cat, we'll see. I mean, I hope it doesn't come down to that, but we do have the video, so. Queen of Hearts is her. Glad you're okay and got home safe. Home and stay safe. Thank you, Queen of Hearts. Berlin says you should watch the character parade. That will pick you up a bit. What's up, crazy Halloween man? I get it. Yeah, it's not for everyone. Gary says heading out for now. Orca show starts soon. Oh, nice, Gary. Have fun. Redland says I've been noticing Jambalaya Jazz hasn't been on the schedule as well. Oh, schedule at all. Oh, interesting. Lydia says Disneyland is the best place to be at to get things off your mind. I agree. Jen says, how busy is the park today? I was surprised how busy it was last week. It looks busy. We'll see right now as we start moving and the line to go into Toontown. Sandy B says that I missed the buffalo chicken beignet sandwich taste test. No, I think Celeste is on Friday. And Jay says, thanks Javier for your stream and even more for your convictions of standing up for what is right. Oh, thank you, NJ. What's up, Ra? Mattercam Matt, welcome.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y
I didn't have any Disney pool yesterday. Not that I have any here either.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. To a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
tried covering them with band-aids, so she just put the band-aids off. We thought out of sight, out of mind. Maybe you need a liquid band-aid. Maybe those things I put over my chest.
Booze with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Booze.
Put one of those over.
Appreciate you. Thank you guys for dropping the tamales, the hats. Automated personnel unit. Happy Wednesday. Marie says, oh, and they put Javier on the squeaky train. Hasn't he been through enough? Ross says, hope to run into you too on Friday the 13th. Going to be magical. Yes. Can't wait to see you, Ra. Sandy B says, I would listen to that squeak all day long just to be relaxing at Disneyland. And Disney, though, Javier, when he realized he couldn't leave, right? 182Q KFTW says, thanks for the train ride. Thank you for joining. And Disney says, Javier, did you tell him, oh, pues? What's up, Dutchyland? Yes, I sensed your presence, so we had to jump on the train. What's up, Pearls Girl? Disney loves it. Let's get Javier to 400 likes. Yes. What are we at? 276. That's it. Love Pugs. Says Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys. Passed away today at age 82. Oh no. Oh man, that sucks.
54 Galaxy's Edge. Resistance Loud. Everybody's always down. Better than me. Right?
Let's rest in peace, Brian Wilson. Hey, Peter. Kristen says, hi, Javier. So glad you're safe. Thank you, Kristen. Erica Costa, hello. Hello. Dutchy Land says, happy you made it out. Happy you made it safe out there, Javier. Maybe change your YouTube name. OMG. Most Wanted Adventures. Oh no, mystery guest. Let me see.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
That was the Grand Canyon as we know it today. But it wasn't always this way. Now, let's Let's travel back in time, way back in time, to the fantastic past of the primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. Personal belongings and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland. We hope you enjoyed your travels with us and that you'll come back to ride with us again real soon. For those of you staying with us, we'll be on our way again in just a few minutes. This is Main Street Station, Main Street, USA.
As they approach Main Street, please remain seated so that train comes up, pulling complete stop. Once again, please remain fully seated so we come up, pull, and complete stop. Just a friendly reminder, the station does not have any ramps, so will be a staircase down.
Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, go ahead. Oh, it's not this way. Oh, that hurts. Mr. Guest, I'll show the drawing in a second. It's hilarious for those of you that haven't seen it. Jesus, AZ Wildcat, welcome. So try your magic, Ben. Jose Javier from La Pinta. Sandevi says roar. Dino time. Welcome back, Jurassic Park. Sandy B says, I remember having a Viewmaster reel of this scene. That's cool. James Davidson, hello, hello. Okay, well, the band started already in the castle, so we'll wait here for it. Chris Pemberton says, work is getting in the way of watching today, but no, I am thinking of anyone, and most of all, my uncle and Celeste. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. Robin says, hi, everyone. Maxie Disney, hello. So, guys, I don't know why the scheduled stream, I don't know what happened. Both streams got messed up when I started. So I know the other one's still up showing Wildin Out Wednesday. This one doesn't have the thumbnail. I'll fix that afterwards. Disney Adult. I think Channel 7. Maxie Disney says, right now I wish I was there. Too hot here. You know, I never make it in time to get this spot. I guess we'll get this spot to stay out of the sun. Sandy B says, I wish I knew someone that does animation. I'm picturing Goofini making a run for it. J Super K1, welcome. Thank you, Carrie. I don't know if it says or... yeah, we lag in certain parts. Hold on, let me see. I took some screenshots because I know I was gonna lose the chat. Nope, that's... Let me show you a mystery guest with the detailed screenshot he got from us yesterday. That's cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. That looks cool. Oh, you know what? Let me, right now, before I forget. We got a few churros. One, they didn't put a name on here. It said 3 churros. It says, have a drink or a treat, please. We appreciate your friend. And then we got 5 churros from I'm gonna say CH on here with the initials, because I know sometimes the names on when you guys do the churros doesn't match the YouTube name, so a lot of times I don't say it because I'm not sure if you want to share that info, just so you guys are aware, because you can put the name that you want to put on there. But I'm gonna say CH. Thank you. With 5 churros, says you deserve a treat after yesterday's events. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Can we please drop the tamales and the hots in the chat? Robert said you deserve a churro for your pain and suffering. And Offer says, glad again that you're back, Javier. Thank you. Darn says, now I want to hear Kid Frost. Redhead, I'm not sure if I'm gonna stay today for that one. It's a little challenging to be holding, because remember we hold the gimbal pretty much at this angle the whole time. So I feel it today. The Flashy says, a modelo may not solve your problems, but neither will water or milk. I love that. Talk about words of wisdom there. Roy Tanama says, was Goofini scared last night when you got handcuffed? Goofini always has a smile on his face. He welcomes everything that comes his way, whether it's joyful or stressful. We need to learn from Goofini. James Davidson says, free to do for the like button too. Thumbs up. Steve Elkiri, welcome. Disney, the milk will worsen it. That is true. See? So by default, it has to be Modelo. Pearls Girl says, I had to rewind the stream to catch up. Glad to hear that you're okay. Thank you. Can I get you something? No, I'm good. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Honestly, we're gonna see if we can find the Queen, and we're probably gonna end after the cavalcade. The cavalcade's at 1:30. I don't think we'll make it in time to Shakey's. I'm just messing with Celeste. You know, I got in trouble last time I went to Shakey's. Jarena said, Mr. Flashy, tequila might help too. But thank you so much, Eve. Jude says, Goofini has no fear. Commando G-Man, hello, hello, says Goofini's wise. Robin Evans says, we scrolled back so we could hear the tale of Javi's adventure in the hood. Marie says, Javier, you're the strongest, delicate ninja that I've ever seen. You sit, you rest, you do whatever your stealthy, dandy self wishes. Thank you, Marie. Darlene says, I hear the band. Yes. Janet Peinado, welcome. So my favorite coworker, free from La Pinta. We made it. Chupacabra with a $4.99 super chat says, Javier, so good to see you. Safe and sound. Thank you for showing bravery and love and being you. Oh, thank you, Chupacabra. Really appreciate you. Guys, can we drop the tamales, the hot in the chat? Maureen says, no shakies without the real Queen. Pearls Girl says, the Queen will be pleased that you're wearing a shirt with her likeness on it, even if she doesn't show it. I know. Well, I wore this since, we were made to look out like villains yesterday. I figured this was fitting today. Let me take the mic off. That was the purpose of the shirt today. You can always show resistance in subtle stuff too.
And no better way to celebrate than with your official theme song, Celebrate Happy. Take it away, guys. That's a fantastic day here at the Disneyland Resort. Thank you, everyone. We will see you soon. Bye-bye.
I'm free, man. Let's see if I can find the plane, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna stay over here to talk to them.
Yeah, I'll be back for that one.
Did they charge you anything?
Huh?
Did they charge you anything?
Citation for failure to disperse. We gotta go to court.
Like failure to disperse, you didn't even let us leave.
Oh, I know. So,
Well, at least now the protesters know that you gotta be aware of
yeah,
the protesters and not watch your backs.
yeah.
So now that's gonna be a new technique they're gonna use. Fucking box you in.
You gotta be
They're probably
careful.
just gonna scare people, just give you a ticket. So I'm like, now they won't show up again.
That's probably the plan. But we'll see. We might be there Saturday.
You didn't have to get bailed out or anything?
Nah, they just let us go. Yeah.
All right, I'll see you.
All right, man. I'll see you, man. Again, guys, thank you everybody that's been here. Thank you for all the messages. I want to say I think I saw earlier, but it got lost in the stuff. But I think Crystal and Chris were in here, so thank you guys for being here. Antonio Altamirano, hello. Welcome. Hold on, let's see. We got Eve Whitaker with a 1999 super chat. Says, Javier, please grab a cold drink on me. Oh, thank you, Eve. Thank you so much. Guys, can we drop the tamales and the hot in the chat?
Okay, let's just...
All right, Dutchyland. Be safe out there. Norma Rasgado, buenas tardes. Susan M says, glad you're safe, Javi. Yesterday was the ultimate pues. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, Susan. Says, Goofy es un gran bailarín. Yes. Dana Ferris says, Javier, so proud. Thank you for documenting your experience yesterday. Having grown up in Pacoima, it's heartbreaking to see what is happening. Glad there's a peaceful warrior like you who cares. Oh, thank you, Dana. Thank you. That really appreciate that. Yeah, Sandy B, we'll see. I'm like I said, I have the footage on my phone that one shouldn't have any of those little cuts because of lag. So I got to go back and really listen to make sure, see if we do have that argument. Rob Allen, welcome to Today the Evil Queen Takes a Bow. Right? Mystery guy says, fight the power. Public enemy. Let's see, where's the queen? Who's over here? There's a line over here.
It just...
Robin, oh, that's cool. He's gonna be in the marching band. Oh, wow. Hold on. Wait, is the queen over here? It's Snow White. But look who's out. You hardly ever see her. I don't even remember her name. But you can spot her inside the royal, not the royal hall, where they take pictures with the princesses. What's her name? Elena, yes. That's cool that they have her out here. Disney Adult with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Disney Adult. Says, I've never felt as proud as I do today to be part of such a diverse and supportive community as our Disney fam. Todos unidos, jamás vencidos. Thank you. I love that. Thank you so much. Guys, can we drop the tamales in the chat for Disney Adult? Brown Tom, hello, hello. Let's see, last time we had to wait a little bit. Oh, there she is. Let me get in line. Let me get in line before they cut it off already. This is our...
Well, yeah, we were walking.
It's not our... I don't know what mood she's going to be in. And just says, wouldn't you rather be in Evil Queen's dungeon? Brown Tom says, good afternoon, Javier. Hope everyone is having a blessed and safe day. Thank you for joining. He said, different fight, but yeah, we do got to fight for that one too. We need the Beastie Boys. Redlands says Elena representing. Michelle Quijada. Hello, hello. Puddle says, wow, I haven't seen Elena out in ages. Jose says, if Snow White is out, the Evil Queen lurks somewhere. I don't know, I'm not sure. And just said this one lineup that you're okay with. Disney Adult says, I'm more nervous of Javier's encounter with the Evil Queen than yesterday's ordeal. Yeah, you guys hear me say what moods they're in today to describe whether I'm going to be chasing around one, whether it's the one that yells out cut. This is neither of those moods. Yeah, we are lagging a little bit right here, guys. Just tell them I heard there was cake here. Oh, pues, the signal. Hold on. And this says, I want to try the celebration layer cake at Plaza Inn. What's up, Immersed in Love? Welcome in. Carrie Beard says, with the 9-month member mouse, it says, Javi deserves a queen pep talk. Hopefully she's not too evil today. Love and appreciate you guys. And DB and I were so glad you're safe. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Oh, there. I wonder if she saw yesterday's stream. Sorry, guys. I know this thing's lagging.
She's been here for a dance trip.
You dance? Oh, the first always play music at the concert. Can you do all my because I like to dance too. I love you. Bye. Hi there. How do you do? Hello. Hello, everyone.
She's a princess. This one was next.
Hello. How are you, ladies?
Well, I love the shirt, my
Do you?
dear. Look at that.
Yes.
A beautiful portrait of me.
Yes,
They're all beautiful portraits of me, of course.
that's true. There's multiple. Close to my heart, always.
Yes, I see some of my friends are there as well. Am I your favorite? then?
Yes, of course.
Good. I
Of
thought
course.
So. That was
Of course.
Why
I
is
don't-
she your favorite?
Because she's beautiful.
Oh,
And she's probably the
fairest one of all.
fairest one of all. Yeah,
You
yeah.
understand.
I
Well, then you
understand.
can stay. I like this.
Yes.
what are you celebrating today? Anything special?
Yeah, the Wednesday. That is a Wednesday.
Every Wednesday is special when you get to see me.
Yes, it's the
Today
best
is a
one.
big pie.
Yeah.
It is a special day. Perhaps it's that apple.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm making an apple pie for Snow White right now.
Oh,
It's almost
nice.
ready.
How did you learn how to make one?
Oh, you know, I have my ways, my secret recipe.
Yes.
Simply to die for.
Yeah, I like that. So, may I get a portrait with you? Yeah.
That's a great idea. Perfect.
Thank you, ladies.
Stare at my own reflection all
Yes.
day in that magic
Yes.
Stunning as always.
Always. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. All right. All right, well, we got that worked out. We got our dose of the evil queen. A nice evil queen today. Yeah, she didn't comment on my wicker hat.
Come on, everybody.
Karina says, andaba de buenas. Right, because she knows what I went through yesterday, so that's why. She couldn't say it, but I'm sure the queen was worried for us. Let's see, we're gonna head back towards Main Street. We're gonna make a quick pit stop. Oh, yeah. Hanzo. Hi, thank you. Oh, there you go. Yes, of course. Thank you.
Hey, how are you?
How are you two doing today?
Hey, we're doing pretty well. Yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you.
That's good.
Looking lovely. That's awesome. Looking lovely as always. Sorry.
Lovely and
Thank you. Both, right? Yeah, that's what it is. Can I get a picture with you?
Yeah, absolutely. I just realized your purple shirt here.
Yes.
There's a bunch of villains on it.
Yeah.
And there's one I recognize.
Yes.
Ursula. I'm just
That,
kidding. Mother got there. There she is.
That one
I
too.
will say though, you know what? This is a pretty cool shirt.
Thank you.
As much as I hate to give too much credibility to the villains,
Yes.
cool shirt.
That's a cool shirt, right?
Well, I don't think we would have our story without them.
Well,
That is true.
recognizes cool.
So right, yeah.
gotta-
I like
I
that.
gotta
Cool
respect it.
recognizes cool.
I gotta respect it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Anytime.
Have a great day.
too.
Bye.
Have the
Thank
best
you.
day out there.
Thank you. We'll do. Oh, pues. All right, guys, give me 1 minute here. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me. Yeah, there are no shows for today for the theater. No shows. What's up, Beckles? Warren, welcome. Bears Day at the parks. Said it was the first in line. Cindy B says, oh, they're so cute. Best couple ever. Darth says, oh my, cute and holding hands. Aw, get cute. Disney says, well, all the ladies being extra nice to Javier today. Sadie Webb says the line forms just to see Javier. What am I lagging with?
Anywhere along the route from Small World down.
Immersed. Tony Mazzochi, welcome in. So, are you doing any parades? I'm gonna do the cavalcade today. I am gonna do the cavalcade right now at 1:30. Cat 747 says they are great. Sandy B says, I have a theory. Characters are being extra nice because they know it's needed in these crazy times. I mean, maybe. I mean, all the characters are always super nice. It's just the queen. And again, like I say, you know, it depends on the queen's mood for the day that we encounter. Because we don't really interact with this queen's mood too often. I think this one is nicer, in a nicer mood today. I like Cruella too. Flashy said, you got to meet Rapunzel, didn't even have to go to the Bippity Boppity Boutique. I know, huh? Kat says, Lilo and Stitch movie was good. Thank you, Disney Love. Darlene said, just saw the new Stitch movie this weekend. Nice. Eh? Cool. Darlene said, I love it when she comes out with the band. Yes. Cruella? Me too. Aiden Jimenez, hello, hello.
Oh, okay.
Marisa's hair was a little flustered by her long, lovely locks. That was precious and really sweet. Oh, sorry, Aiden. Getting beautified. Carrie Beard says, okay, I got the helicopter video to upload to Discord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was fixing my hair, Robin. Have we been on Small World? Not today. Darlene says, nice. She wore the shirt to keep her happy. Emer says, times are trying, even if the queen is nice too. Dark Eye says, oh no, the tacones lady. Disney adult. Javier has a bad boy air today, and the ladies notice. That's funny. Carrie Bear says, Cruella is chaos. Pros Girls says, hello, nice, evil queen. Joseph Hernandez says, happy Wednesday, Javier. I'm currently watching from Trinidad and Tobago. Yay, Joseph, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. Mishi Mouse here says, last time we were at the park, Cruella told me my hair was fabulous. So I pretty much love her. That's the one to go to for advice. Well, besides the merch queen. That's dirt. That's not a tattoo. Well, he looks todo mugroso. He's been through some stuff. Again, I showed it earlier, but let me... This was Goofini yesterday, out there supporting the city. Which led to that. Goofini with his booking number. Do you guys know what Goofini's booking number is? Eve Whitaker says, Javier is a sweetheart. Oh, has a heart of gold, yet tough as a lion. Thank you, Eve. Thank you. Kat says, lovely decorated the trolleys. I know, me too. That was a nice little touch. Maureen says his birthday. Yes, Mr. Michael said his birthday. That's Goofini's birthday. He said, it's your pick, your homie Goofini. Warren says, nice one. Dar says, puro califas. Pearls Girl says, OMG, Goofini's mugshot. Disney Adult says, the cutest mugshot ever, right? Big Tony said, we need a taco. Oh, that sounds good. We need a tacos de chicharrón prensado. You know what? I'm going to drive by and see. They don't always have it. Last time we were at Northgate, they were out. Aisha says, date of birth? Yes. Dar says, wow, Goofy was born 1932. Good job. Looks good for his age. Robin says, that's hilarious. Theme Park Seniors, welcome. Says, told you to stop hanging out with those thugs like Goofini and Donaldo. City Web says, Who? Slinky says get a giant deep fried corn dog.
Technically, I did.
Tell Goofy somehow smuggled his phone into there and started sending these types of pictures out. Darcha, yeah, the LA face tat. Maureen said, I'll bet that place has not seen the likes of Goofini before, and they never will again. Like who mentioned the workout routine in there is no joke. Goofini didn't know what was in store for him just a short while before. Disney adult. Why does Goofini's abs look like Hawaiian bread to me? Herman says, oh, how we miss Northgate. My queen and I would go to the one in Norwalk by her job almost every day for her lunch. We now live in Monterey, and the closest we have to Northgate is Vallarta, not the same. Oh, Jose says, I like Vallartas. I like Vallartas too. Oh, I haven't had any of their, have we had any of their, like, cooked stuff?
20 fluid ounces, one over there.
I'm trying to think, where's our Vallarta? I know at Northgate we've gotten obviously that chicken special that we tell you guys about. 20 pieces for I think $40. It comes with rice, beans, tortillas, salsa, soda. So it's 10 leg quarters. But it's a lot of food. Their chicharrón is good. Their carnitas are good. The plantains are good. I always get myself a little extra order of just plantains. Brian G, welcome. Since I have it, happy to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Andrea Gutierrez says, glad to see you got released. I'm glad to be released. Yeah, we're good, guys. But thank you. I keep saying, I really appreciate all the thoughts and prayers, and messages you guys sent our way. The positive energy. Thank you. I'm trying to keep it lively and joking around with it. Because you have to. We also got to remember all the people that don't have the luxury of getting out like we did. So keep them in your thoughts as well. Hayes Bonnie says, released or escaped? Welcome in. Chris Cali, they couldn't keep the Grizzly God. Thank you, Javier. Thank you, Chris. Mishi Mouse Ear says, I haven't had lunch, so stop talking about tacos. Ace Bonnie says, I'm praying for everyone. Thank you. Actually, there's a Vallarta in Downey and one in Whittier. Where's the one in Whittier? I think that's the one that closed. Where's the one in Downey? Oh, I know where the one in Downey, on Imperial. Jose says, I like Vallarta's food better. Aguas frescas, homemade guac. Hi, Citlali says, hola, just joining in. Glad to see you. Hope you and Gufini are well. Yes, thank you, Citlali. We are good. Big Tony says, did someone say tacos? Disney adult. OMG. Dominic says, thank you, Javier, for everything you do. Thank you. With a teardrop. Mishi says, I need to be in California for good tacos, but I do have leftover birria in the fridge. So that is what is for lunch. Oh, nice. Some birria is a nice lunch. Okay, now I don't know if I want tacos. I still want my manwich. Burgers, sandwiches. Is manwich a burger or a sandwich? Well, I guess burger, right? It has ground beef. Anyways, that or some birria. Herman says, last I remember they closed the Stater Brothers in Whittier to make a Vallarta or Northgate. I don't remember what they replaced it with. Well, I think that's the one that's by... I can't remember that. I know Merch Queen isn't in here right now, so... For those of you that are in the Whittier area, what was the market? Was it a Vallarta? Then they opened another store, like it seemed fancy, another supermarket, and then that didn't last. Now it's a church, but it's across the street from the new Stater Brothers. The Northgate also, and Hawthorne and Inglewood. Yeah, I know those. Disney adult says, Goofini's tat. You got a homie in me. Carrie Beard says, birria sounds great. I was actually going to ask DB if we could get that for dinner. Pearl, a manwich is a sandwich. What's up, Bella Ortega? Jose says, should have worn the Nike chanclas, could have escaped the crowd. Manwich equals sandwich. Sandy B says, I have a flank steak marinated. Ooh, nice. Can't wait to fire up the grill. Big Tony says, we need a meetup at DCA for the whole community to get some tacos de birria con consomé. Roxy said, one in Whittier is on Painter. Oh, yes, I remember now. I don't think I've ever bought like cooked food in there. I stop in there sometimes to get my beverages when we go to Ross or Marshall's, that's right there. Darja says, I got that thug life tatted on my chest. Wait, Angie. Oh, hold on. Oh, I just saw the message. Hold on, let me go grab this. Okay, nobody come right there. Dominique says, if they didn't let you out, I'd be there to bail you out. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you guys probably heard the charge me.
Hey everybody!
Hold on.
In just 15 minutes, the Celebrate
Rachel
Happy
Alva,
Cavalcade
welcome
will
in,
make its way
Silveta,
along
in the
parade
quad.
route.
Yeah, it just hit me.
Join Mickey Mouse and many other
Thank you, Rachel. Window one. Ni- 99.93. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think this looks good. Got a float. Creamsicle. Okay, see, they listened. Iced naranjas, yes. I got some iced naranjas right now. That's funny. You're good. Bryce Miner, thank you for subscribing. The paper straw sucks, but thank you, Angie. Thank you so much, guys. Can we drop the tamales in the chat for Angie? Rachel said the store that closed. Oh, Cardenas, yes, that's the one that it didn't last. Michi Mouse says we have some 2-day passes expiring this weekend. Oh no. That sucks.
And then I looked at the photo, and again, like, great.
Wait, did you use them already though? Did you use one of the days? Bella Ortega says, we saw you on the news, Javier. We're glad you're both back and safe. Did you come out with a teardrop tattoo, but Mickey shape? That'd be funny. Thank you for being here, Bella. I keep laughing. I was telling Celeste, 'cause we were trying to watch the video. I don't know if the replay, the quality is, obviously not as good as like when you watch it live. But I keep saying, like, I know I was there, and I'm going through the timeline, and I have a hard time finding myself. You guys have a good eye. Jose he says neither. It's a manwich. Disney Love 543 says we need crazy cones to block and save Javier graffiti spot. Disney does just leave graffiti. Sandy B says the old commercial used to say a sandwich is a sandwich, but a manwich is a meal. I don't remember the commercial. Monarch Alone says in the San Diego area, Los Panchos taco shops are the bomb. Los Panchos. Oh, the ice cream tastes good. Dutchyland says that looks good, Javier. Sharing is caring. Not exactly the mentality that I had yesterday. Disney does. Ooh, you even got your own float for the parade. Yeah. Thanks to Angie. Jenna says it looks tasty and refreshing. It is. Nobody got the corner offer spot. I'm probably even going to go across the way to get the better shot. But no sense in being over there in the sun if it's not necessary. Jose. Forgot Sad Eye Joe from Nas. It'll be Sad Eye Javier. Phoenix Mind, welcome. Phoenix, it is not. As you can see by the crowds. Wonderland Jojo, thank you for joining. First Phil 59 says be there in June through mid-August. Scotland loves you. Blue Bayou, my favorite food place in Disney. Can't wait. That's awesome. Right, June through wow, that's a nice little stay over here. Safe travels. And thank you. Shout out to Scotland. Angie says, I think you can save the expired passes if you haven't used the first day. The value paid is credit to make a new purchase at the ticket booth. Oh, okay. That's cool, at least. Bella says, of course, we love you guys. Much love from me. Voodoo, Vandal, and Familia. Thank you. What's up, Sunsets? Maureen says, however, you have all kinds of wisdom and street cred to share now. Even more than before. Jose says, never had a man. What? Are they good? I've been tempted to try one. It's one of the easiest meals you can make. Just get yourself a pack of the hamburger buns. Get yourself the can of manwich. We usually buy two because we're a bigger, family in there. So I usually tend to mix the original with like the hearty one. I think it's called hearty, or I forgot what it's called. Hearty or thick, I don't know. But even just the original, just one can of the original, And I believe it's meant for a pound of ground beef. So you just got to buy a pound of meat. And that's it. Cook the meat, brown the meat, drain it, and then just add the can to it. And you can add additional seasonings to your liking if you want. I just leave it like that. It's delicious. Robert Gallegos, I did not get the last name.
Hey everybody.
Matt said just posted. Okay, cool.
Mickey Mouse and many of his best
I'll see if I can get them before the parade.
Celebrate Happy Cavalcade.
I'm trying to
Be sure and join the party as we commemorate
finish
70
this.
years of sparkling memories at the happiest place on earth. Thank you.
Sandy Beat says, yeah, that whole set. It's not gourmet, but it's tasty. And that's one of those, you don't want to get any fancy hamburger buns. You just get the cheapest hamburger buns that you can find. It's a simple, inexpensive meal. Ace Bonnie says, sharing is caring, except for nachos because they're not, OMG. They're not your nachos. That's funny. Marine says you cannot share nachos because someone always takes the cheesiness. Disneyland says if you need to try some of your drinky. Not today. Sandy B. No, my version is the simplest version. I think that's the beauty of it. It's so simple. Doris says, "Hey, too bad you couldn't do a cooking stream in the bote." Oh, I just remember Hamburger Helper and his ugly stepsister Tuna Helper. Hamburger Helper is also a good easy meal, and they have so many varieties of it. But honestly, I would prefer just to do a manwich can. Dutchland said that I missed the evil queens already. Yes, she was nice today. Sandy B says, as a Gen X kid, ramen and manwich were easy to make when the parental units weren't around. Exactly. Jose P said, you sold it good. I'll be getting one to try it out. Yes. Let us know how it turns out. Sunset says, manwiches and Hamburger Helper got me through childhood.
Wait, the parade's gonna start.
Sandy B says, Hamburger Helper, the stroganoff one is still a fond memory. It's still a fond favorite. Disney Adult says, I grew up knowing bologna sandwiches. Kim Manwich, ni que nada. Me too. Dar says, well, I never heard of Tuna Helper. Pearls Girl said, the evil queen being nice just doesn't hit the same. Right? I agree. Right now that I just coughed, one of the other inconveniences of yesterday was the positions, that they were sitting in and in the bus, and then the positions in the chair in order to kind of alleviate some of the stress from your shoulders. You got to shift around in certain ways. So I was cramping up from my legs on the bus. I was cramping from my, of all the weird things, like from my abs, like those muscles during the sitting when I would shift one way or the other. So right now that I just coughed, like all that, that pain just came back. And he says, wait, are you supposed to fry bologna? Always had it like cold cuts. I've always had it, well, I've tried the fried one, but I've always had it as a cold cut. Sandy B says, fried bologna. Ooh, the good old days. Disney Love 543 says, let's keep cheering Javier on with the positivity and positive energy. Yes, thank you, Disney Love. Mike Fierro says, remember when Roseanne and Jackie opened the loose meat sandwich shop? All this talk of manwich reminded me. I don't remember that one. Disney Adult says, the bologna from the neighborhood store in Mexico is the best I've ever had. Herman says, Javier, let me tell you what, Mexican restaurant, taco places in Central, South Bay area, Monterey, consider nachos, nacho fries as chips, meat, sometimes beans with shredded cheese, not nacho cheese. Thank you, Herman.
Here, come to the controller.
Sunset says, fried bologna and rice. You know, I think I've mentioned it before. I'm cool with like just some rice, some white rice, and like ¿cómo se dice? Like a fried egg over it. Celeste don't care for the yolk. Sandy B says, fried bologna is a delicacy. You gotta get the sear just right. Yeah, you gotta hold it down with the spatula because it'll bubble up. Josepi says, Hot Pockets and those Tina's microwave burritos got me through. I love those Tina burritos.
Oh, I love it. It's fun.
Dar says, Chihuahua, it always comes down to food around here. Benny V. Welcome says, you're a real one, Javier. What you did yesterday will not go unnoticed. Oh, thank you, Benny. Appreciate it. Josepi is showcasing them abs, Javier. I'm telling you. You know, I mean, and Goofini wasn't working out alone in there. I'm just protecting mine. Got a little bit of cushion on mine. Let me see. Let me get to the pictures before I forget. Celeste, I hope you're watching. That's the first one right here. That's cool. I like the bow and eyelashes. Wait, what is this? Is a cactus elephant? Chancla? Is this a character from something? Oh, wow, those are really good. Great job on them, huh? Wait, is the cactus from this show as well? I don't remember his name. Great job, Matt. Always getting better and better, my friend. If Celeste wasn't able to see them, I'll make sure I show them to her later on today. Ooh, spam. It always does come down to food. Huh? Fried spam always hits. What's up, handsome Hanson? Says, yo. We were technically detained. Steve says, me neither. I miss bologna. Our butcher stopped carrying it. Marie says, thank you to everyone for being here for Javier's homecoming today. Please like this video, subscribe, share this channel with all your friends. Disney Adult says, I like my bologna and Winnie's burnt. Oh no. Dar says, now I want spam musubis. Those are the best. 40K enthusiasts, hello, hello. Sandy B says, fried spam and barbecue sauce. Dang, all this food talk is making me want to check my pantry. He says, I had no idea Goofini was so ripped. Sunset says, I love burnt meat. I don't know, maybe a little charred. Perry. Thank you, guys. Perry the platypus. Herman says, Taqueria Dos Amigos in Paramount is the best. Nachos, homemade chips, and a pound of meat, beans, and covers in nacho cheese. I recommend them. Taqueria Dos Amigos. Kara P, welcome. Says, we need some Goofini mugshot stickers merch. All right. Mike Fierro says, Goofini was in there getting an ab an hour. The 6 hours six-pack. Sunset says, is musubi like spam sushi? It is, Sunset. I wish you guys could taste the ones that Stan and Jackie make. OMG. That one is amazing. They'll mix in brown rice sometimes with the white rice, but they'll mix in like jalapenos or spicy, into it. My mouth is getting watery. Mike says, I found Korean barbecue flavored spam at Safeway, aka Vox. It's delicious. Jose says, Phineas and Herb. Oh, yeah, what I couldn't remember was the platypus.
Ariel was so kind.
Again, for those of you that missed it, Goofini's mugshot from yesterday. Jose P says, Pokey and more, and Lomita has bomb pokey and spam musubi. I think there's one in Long Beach too. Pokey and more. Nice. It says this is free Goofini. Darja says, can we all chip in to get a VIP tour? Right? That would be cool. One day. One day. Oh, I didn't upload this picture. Now I'll show it to you on my phone. We got a special behind the scenes picture of Goofini sitting in there contemplating his life decision yesterday. Angie says there used to be a Hawaiian lunch spot called Shaka's. They made musubi with fried spam and teriyaki glaze. The whole musubi was tempura battered fried. Wow.
Get ready, everybody.
Sriracha
Here it comes.
mayo drizzled on top. That sounds
Celebrate
good.
Happy Cavalcade.
Goofini in Toontown Jail. Jana says, oh, Goofini. Mrs. It wasn't me, so, but think of the stories he gets to tell his grandkids. Eva Whitaker says, love a bologna American cheese. American cheese on a soft white bread with mayo mustard sandwich. When it's sat in a sandwich bag for a while, the cheese gets creamy, and when you bite it, it sticks to the roof of your mouth. You really had me relive that sandwich bite there. Where he said, oh, poor Goofy, he was just along for the ride, and look what happened. This week says, celebrate who you are and where you come from. What's up, Nintendo Game Dude? Says, hi, Javier, good to see you back. You really are about it. You're there to show the side that news won't of civil protest. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Eddie Webb says, Dutch Lad's favorite sandwich is goat cheese and walnuts. Janice says, all this spam musubi and food talk is making me ready to run out the door to get some. Metagamer says, hi Javier, thank you for telling your story. I'm sharing it with others. Sorry you have to go through that. Thank you, Metagamers. I appreciate that. Eve says, come visit Ken and I, and I'll have one waiting for you. Nice. I'm down. Good day, old Brett. He says, my mom made the best school lunches. Let me take the mic off. I like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Celeste and I, we never agree. She likes creamy, I like crunchy. What do you guys like?
That's the cooked pork. That's the cooked pork.
for the Celebrate Happy Cavalcade. We hope you enjoy the rest of your visit during the Disneyland Resort 70th celebration.
Yeah. You know what one of the worst part of yesterday was? We had dinner plans yesterday with some friends and we weren't able to keep them. It was to go eat Peruvian food. Alex Boxhall says that was awesome. What's up, Mr. Michael? Eddie 18 says, hey, Javier, just tuned in. Rewatched the beginning of the stream. Glad everything is okay. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you for joining. Jen A says, remember to press that like button to thank Javier for the stream. Thank you, Jen. What's up, Heather Estes? Maureen says, Javier has got that stealthy street smarts of a delicate ninja. Make way, and then boom, part 2. That's funny. Dar says, oh, Aladdin. Ryan Dunn says, love you guys. Thank you, Ryan. Eve says, Ken and I will be back in the park the 4th to the 7th to celebrate 57. Oh, that's cool, Eve. Hope we get to see you. September. I got a court date in September. Eve says, my first job was Togo's. I'd come home smelling like either a number 9 or a 24. If you know, you know. I don't remember the numbers. I know I used to love the turkey avocado sandwich there. Daniela says, hello, Javier. Prayed for your safety and strength. Glad to see you at the parks. Celeste, the tote bag is in stock. Thank you, Daniela. I appreciate that. I smell the fumes from the vehicles. Just going through these, trying to make sure I don't miss any. It's sad. I hope you can reschedule. Hope so too. We'll see. Andy says Peruvian food, yummy. Where's this restaurant? What's it called? I think we were talking about this before. It is not Recotto, no. Oh man, there's a lot of I think it's in Cerritos. Ow, that hurt. El Recotto in Cerritos. I've never been. This was going to be our first time. Aloha Danica says, thank you for streaming today, Javier. I hope you're able to get some rest today. Thank you. Warren says, Javier, when we go to Hawaii, there's a place that you have to rope drop breakfast. Long line out the door, no parking, pancakes the size of dinner plates. And that's just the side. Wow. That sounds good. Oh no, we're not good at rope dropping. We'd never make it there in time. It says, thank you for being here, Javier. You are amazing. Thank you, Marine. Santa says, Javier, fly as always. Thank you, guys. Ashley says, thank you for taking us to the park. You're a rock star. And Jan says, Peruvian food is so good. Sorry. Corky Pedro says, Javier, a son of immigrant, thanks you for your support and stance. Gracias. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. Shady Lady P with a 32-month member milestone says, 1,000 cheers to Javier for the brave and courageous person you are. So proud to call you a friend. So happy you're safe. Always here to support you and Celeste. Love you both. Thank you, Shady Lady P. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you. Guys, can we drop the tamales, the hots in the chat? J2 says, thanks for the much needed stream, Javi. You rock. Glad you made it home safely. Cali strong. Yes. Thanks, J2. Said he was 6 more days to the monthly birthday. Carrie Bear says, thank you for streaming, Javier. We're so glad you're okay. Proud of you, how you handled it. Thank you. Alex Moreno, hello, hello. All right, guys. Again, thank you everyone for hanging out with us today. Thank you for those of you that joined us yesterday, and really means a lot to us. All the thoughts, prayers, messages that we received from you guys. Thank you. It means the world. Again, all the new subscribers, thank you. OG subscribers, Crazy Crew members, mods, thank you for all that you do. And thank you again, guys, for all the donations and tips. And I just can't thank you guys enough. I'm sorry. I know I keep repeating it, but love you. Make sure you have your notifications turned on. And we will see you guys on the next stream. Everybody take care, guys. See you guys. Love you guys.